Evening all, how are we doing? Let's jump the gun a little bit tonight on the starting video, shall we? Seems I'm keeping you waiting long enough. Do apologise for that, by the way. I think there's some kind of conspiracy where rice takes longer to cook than I imagine it does. But there we go. I'm here! For a mad dash up the stairs that nearly ended in disaster, but there we go. How's everybody doing? You all had a good weekend? Been fairly non-stop actually, which is cool. So, let's do a bit of scrolling back and seeing how everything's going. Who we got? Oh, apparently I can't scroll all the way back. Crikey. So, Matt, Kath, Chad. Things kicking off. Noel. SJ. Jody Scroll. JJ, how we doing? Justin? Reuben? Captain Marvel. Gotta watch that before too long. I think we're not far away from that stage in our catch-up efforts. Thank you very much, Chad. Much appreciated. How are you doing, Kev? Yes, we were supposed to get going around about 8 o'clock, but I was barely dishing out my dinner then, so I dashed to shovel curry down my throat without burning myself. I managed, just. YouTube being on time with the notification before I got there. That would be a first. I'll have to peel this hoodie off because I'm going to be way too warm otherwise, apparently. Now I've had dinner. Right then. Yeah, oh no, my preview is working. I thought it was lagging there for a minute. What? Bullseye. Right then. That's better. Yeah, the clothing in the thumbnail, by the way, it's just the Nuka cherry paint on leather armour. So, can't for the life of me remember where I picked that up. Probably in the Atomic Shop. It was a while ago, so. Right then. How are we doing, Skyrim? You alright? Even if I smell? Thank you all for starting the party without me. Do apologise again for keeping you waiting. Try and be a bit more organised in future. No promises though. It's me we're talking about. Still, I have been productive, so there's that. Certainly hope so. Now we've got to see if the game will get started. Evening, Eamon. Yeah, the limit on the number of caps the vendors have is deliberately to prevent you from getting crazy rich in no time at all. Yeah, they just keep you working for it. And when they weren't linked together, they had something like, I can't remember how many vendors there are actually, but it was the same total but divided amongst all the vendors, so you had to go around different faction vendors. It used to be the way it was. Then they linked them all together and gave them a communal pool, so you didn't have to spend hours hunting around for every single vendor if you wanted to shift loads of stuff. But I can't see them going back to dividing it, and it definitely wasn't better anyway, so. Anything interesting going on there? Not till tomorrow anyway. That up. Yeah, a general idea is to make you work for things and maintain an economy. Things are actually affordable. That swings and roundabouts, really. does work and it doesn't work. Economist, so figuring out a better way of doing this is certainly beyond me, but total time spending game. No, it's definitely not good for the old how you feel about yourself bit. Right, I want that button. That button. Right in. Woo! Gaming. Enough. So, per usual, I should be reasonably well set up and ready to rock and roll. See how my food situation looks. So, corn soup, a little bit of cranberry cobbler, a little bit of cooking apparently. Energy you can't suddenly spare ammo. That's the same thing again though, otherwise you just wind up hitting a cap limit in no time at all. That's a theory anyway. Oh. So, it doesn't entirely work, but it kind of does. How you doing, JJ? You alright? Evening, evil man. Right, plenty of grub on the go. Are we in the morning or the evening? Don't know. Morning, wonderful. See, that's my ammo. Not too shabby. On the go. So, escape the trailer. It's probably down here somewhere. Oh, that one, okay. Buried somewhere down the bottom of here. Oh. Oh, it's a daily, isn't it? Of course. Start thinking about doing those before too terribly long. It's an interesting feature of the new lighting model that light reflects off your Pip-Boy screen, which is kind of annoying at times, but apart from a realism sense. So, missing link, we'll probably end up doing bits of that, but we'll see. Now, okay, more experience. I should visit the overseer in our home and something to find out if I'm ready for the mission. Right. Can roll this then. But Sutton, where are you, Sutton? There you are. Fast travel straight to the overseer's house, actually. There you know. That. Nice. How we doing, Justin? No, you haven't missed anything. Just the whole logging in bit and a little bit of cooking, but that's about it. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what they wanted to avoid, Reuben. Ally missions at some point as well. Feel like they're going wonky. Skyrim's your biggest sink by a huge margin, Gaff. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Spent plenty of time into that and I didn't really feel like I played it that much. With the parents' house, it's just places you visited on a journey when, and we're supposed to have followed, but we haven't got there yet. Your net throw star. Not good. Here now though, you haven't missed anything, so.
It's time. You're ready. Ready to learn about the mission. But first, I have to ask, did you finish the inoculation against the scorched plague? Please, it's vitally important.
Yep. Lucky I'm even here, don't start making demands after leaving the vault has been inside. Vault-Tec never prepared us for this. That's kind of true. Go with that.
I know. Believe me, I know. But we can't focus
I think I've got a
on
few
what
beyond the
other
500
people could
mark,
have
but
done. We have to focus on
yeah.
us, our future.
Play gamers. We definitely do have to focus on our future. Duchess
The
told me where
bar
you are.
owner? Wasn't easy hauling them all the way to AVR Medical. And boy, do they
That's
love
cool.
talking. I've got some plans to make this whole thing easier, but we need to get you taken care of first. So, did you finish it? The inoculation?
Nice if she actually kind of turned to face you a bit, but I think that's a seating animation issue. Functioning exactly as it's intended to, but they missed a trick, I think. Yeah, it is based on the new building set, definitely. Got back for the new update. Yeah, it's given it a fresh lease on life, I think, which is cool. Cool that she a little bit more information about Duchess. I realise that the people at the Wayward have been inoculated against the Scorched Plague because the Overseer dragged them all the way down to AVR Medical. Mind you, they didn't mention that, so that's interesting. They didn't... Yeah, in fact, they could have deliberately avoided saying anything about that, which is interesting. To get their own needs met. So, inoculation is done.
Good, because we're gonna need a lot more of it.
Yeah.
Have you been to the mountains lately? It's not just us anymore. People from outside Appalachia are coming in. I snuck around 2 of the larger groups and saw them both building. Walls, housing, defensive positions. They're coming to stay. Each and every one of them is walking into a medical crisis they don't even know about.
Here's the out from 76, not our problem. Why are they coming? Why now? I'll make contact and get them inoculated. Let's go with why first. I'm not going to go with that one, but...
I don't know if you've been following the rumors, but there's something in the mountains.
And there's the trailer.
No one's managed to get into it yet, but one thing's for certain. It's a vault. I eavesdropped on some of the newcomers, and whatever is inside there has gone from speculative guesses to full-blown fantasy. Stories of untold riches would draw groups of people even before we turn the world into a wasteland. Hope and greed are powerful motivators.
Very, very true. It is a treasure, we'll find it. Whole thing sounds like nothing but trouble. If any of them stand in my way, I'll break them in half. I'm in a perfect position to find the newcomers with leadership. Could tell you have a theory about this vault, don't keep me in suspense. Ooh, nice to have a few options, which we didn't have last time. Perception one's quite cool. Provide them with leadership. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. I suspect they will be, though. Let's go with you have a theory.
I don't want to lead us
Also,
down
would
the
know.
wrong track.
Doesn't mean
but
that she necessarily
I've
would,
got
though.
my
They don't tell our
suspicions.
people everything.
The gold people are finding in the rivers can't be a coincidence. But first,
Finding
we
gold
need
in
to
the
make
rivers?
sure the newcomers don't get infected.
Very true. Why not just take everyone to AVR Medical? Because there's a lot of them and the queue would be well out the door. Also, they wouldn't come. We know about them.
Judging by the architecture, the ones to the north
Oh,
are the
yeah,
old
they know
raider
about that
pals
too.
that crazy robot Rose keeps going on about. You might, need to talk to her about them. See if she can arrange a meeting or whatever their word is for we need to talk, don't shoot us. The ones to the south look more like a caravan of families, but who knows what they've been through. Don't let your guard down around either of them.
Bad advice. Kind of obvious advice, but not bad. Mine's with the Baltic training. Now, let's not go there. So worried you should get yourself instead of pointing it off on me. You can count me.
Thank you. Really. It's good to have my vault family around again. Anyway, I'm sure you must have other questions. We can talk about them now if you want. Or if you're ready to head out, just be careful out there.
I think we'll probably head on out. See what she's got to talk about. Flash goes away.
Something on your mind?
Found Evan, it's taken care of. We did that last time. Okay, we've gone through most of this before, but we'll blast through it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Things a little wonky on occasion with that one, Gaff. You thought you did what was best for all of us. Why did you do it? You knew he was going to die. I refused to Baltic do what you would do what you said. Yeah, you knew you were abandoning him to the nukes.
The real question is, how do you live with yourself, knowing that's what you've done? Honestly?
No, I think that's your problem. The previous question is more important.
Hope and bargain and wish it's not true. And then one day you wake up, and it just doesn't bother you anymore. You've blinded yourself, so you can keep going.
Yeah, too. I don't think we'll get much of an answer.
For me, of all people, to take off on my own, huh? Oh. At first, I was just racing ahead, hoping that if there was any trouble, I'd hit it first. And then there were the nukes, the scorched plague. Seeing my old neighborhood bombed to pieces, I needed time.
Yeah, well, I don't really want to play as an aggressive type, but kind of agree with that. The other question is, where the heck did she go? She clearly wasn't anywhere in Appalachia at the time. But buzzed around everywhere, left her tapes, and then vanished into the ether for a year. Screw the Voltec mission. Let's go. I'm glad you're here now.
Me too.
Let's settle here in the sun. Well, we know
Stay
worse. Her
careful
parents'
out
house is
there.
just down the hill.
Together we've made Appalachia safer. But she still has fangs.
Yeah, also I haven't done very much on that front yet. Sideways a bit there. So, yeah, lots of quests that amount to the same thing. So I think we'll start off by focusing on the settlers. We'll push on through that line and we'll worry about... We'll have to get an introduction to the raiders before we can get further with the main quest, I think, but... Bad view from up here, really. But we'll start with the settlers, because why not? Okay. Be interesting then. Best way of doing this. Still does kind of assume you've seen a lot more of the map than I have, having started a new character. I think we'll probably head down here and then just way up here there's a bloody fisher site along here, and I really am not in a position to be tackling scorched beasts yet. So we head from here and then skirt the ash heap, hit this road, come this way and dodge the fisher site. Evening darkest? Yes, indeed it did. When about, what, 5 PM UK time? Would imagine. They usually do things till 12 Eastern, so day Eastern time. More or less the direction I need to head over. But we should have some blood eagles up here. Well, from the look of it, where are you? Well, that interested me, so I'm fine with that. Go on my journey and see if I get left alone or not. Right. Curious as to what's going on here, because I don't think I've checked this out since Blood Eagles moved in.
I can feel it. Something's close.
Congratulations, buddy. Hit him, he didn't seem to even respond. Mid animation, I guess. Up. Nice, got him. Need a button that allows to at least release your draw without actually shooting, other than you know, the whole thing away. Damn you!
I miss you.
Damn you! Stop wriggling around, you sod! Oh dear, I'm in trouble now. Changed stuff, which is cool. Oh, huh? Changed it much, just put a little defensive emplacement up here. Yeah, and he didn't drop off the cliff. No, it was just sat in the middle of the walkway, which they've fixed slightly. Or somewhere, but where? People who are supposedly onto me, they're not very forthcoming. I think. Ah! Damn you. Crikey, you wiggly git, will you? Sometimes I have to shoot at you before I actually get an arrow in you. Right, if you stop wriggling. This is taking the piss now. The hell, man? Oh, I'm just kind of limped off the end. Right. Seems notice his dead mate right next to him now, which is okay, fair enough. Yeah. They're all dead now, judging by my successful sneaking. There. Fell out a window. Bobblehead. If that's a new edition or not. This is a new edition, which is quite cool. Those are the wires. But not many of them. It was only a small location, really. So. Over. No. There. Go over that way, I think that's the road I want. Wait! Hey, mate, how you doing? All locations are quite cool. Well, I think some of my fondest memories of Fallout 3 are some of the bigger locations. That was pretty cool in Fallout 3, although I don't think I'd say it was one of my favourites. But the whole underground system was absolutely awesome. Blood eagles. A few other locations around the map though are pretty decent size and really quite cool. What? Leaning a little bit left there. See what you mean. Internet still at its star. Doing good here, Matt. Jonesy. It doesn't seem to care about me, but I don't trust it to stay that way. If I've ever actually walked down this road, oh, I picked that up. It's not like it's of any use to me. No, I don't think I have ever come down this road. We'll still be finding places I haven't really had a look at. Hickok in here. Sunny day. Good view of the ash heap from here actually. We get a decent angle on it. There. Lewisburg. Crazy today. Certainly is and all. That presumably is a dead... Yeah, okay, that is a dead end. Nosy over here anyway, see what we can see. Carry on. Last time I came... I've sort of come over this hill before, but never up this road. Last time. I'll be here this time. Torched again, apparently. I didn't use that arrow drop if you know where they are. Oh, crikey. Trying to lead the shot there a little bit, but it didn't go very well. Alright, it's noggin. And another one. Damage there, but mostly successful. Evening, Clem, alright? Where up here is going to be. Okay, apparently that way then. Yeah, fast travel has its uses, but cool to explore too. Reason I like the have to find a place before you can fast travel to it mechanic. Alright, out here. Crap. Didn't go according to plan. Try again without falling down a hole, shall we? Arrow back? No, didn't really think so. Probably got blown to bits. Drop a few pounds, I think. Don't want to drop those, but you know, these must. Yeah, absolutely. So busy is definitely the way to go, dude. Corner a little bit. Numerous things I have to do in the next few days. Rebuild the build I had planned to have out by now, but somehow managed to record it without any audio. Smart at the time, apparently. So, I head on up this road. Left. Exactly, Cuff. One of my favourite quotes, that one. Evening, Matt, you alright? 8-ball, how we doing? And I look back at the game just in time to not walk into a lump of earth sticking up out of nowhere there. Left turn here somewhere, but I'm not seeing one. Read note. Traveller, do not walk away from this table without putting something in the box that's worth at least 20 caps. If you do, you die. If you take anything out of the box, you die. Once you put something in, do not take it back out. Good luck, the man watching you. What man watching me would that be? I was assuming there'd be a sniper somewhere who takes a shot at me, but he doesn't seem to have tried. There he is. Surprisingly interesting approach for a blood eagle. Damn. Come on, give me that melon. Sneaky kid. I've readied. Oh, it's quite a high level actually. Was quite a high level. Shots we got there. The other tree, that's one. That was not a hunting rifle I was being shot with. Dropping one of those. Got a lot of legendary drops there. Yeah, that's nice. Looking forward to parrying. The hell, dude!
This'll be nice and quick.
Get. Okay, that was just. Got him. That was not really the plan, but okay, whatever. We're done now. Can't believe he was able to just run up and hit me right through the side of the bus. That's ridiculous. I'll have to pick up some of what he's got, but drop some stuff off in a minute. Let's keep coming from. The stagger effect is working. Coming from here. Random counterpoint, I suppose. Makes sense. Ah, that would explain it, carefully. Gotta get rid of. Hoping to flog most of these when I got to Foundation, but that did not go according to plan at all, did it? Be a bit more carry weight on me. Yes. Nice. Ah. Well. Kind of miss using a hunting rifle, really. Even my building guy, who's more or less a sniper build, been using a Gauss rifle, but I just kind of miss the way hunting rifles work. The Gauss rifle does way more damage, obviously, but it's a lot more setup. My big claw. Bugs we got round here. Maybe not. I feel like that lorry should have rolled back down the hill, but I guess not. I'm kind of surprised this one didn't. I mean, that hasn't got wheels, like tyres on it now, but it probably did at some point. I have somehow completely missed the turning, wound up way over the wrong way. Guess we're going to head this way. We'll have to hit the road over here, I think, and I'll make my way back up there. Not the road I thought I was on. Priorities. Oh my, that's a view. Well, for our detail, unfortunately, but. There. Ghouls will possibly scorch down here. They will leave them to their business. Oh, good star. Drag when technology won't cooperate with you. Oh, Mothman. Find out whether or not this is the vengeful type or not in a minute. Okay. You've got Archibald and Skyrim still uses Imperial bow and steel arrows. Can understand that. You were into when you were younger. Yeah, it's the thing we had to do in school, I think. Enough over that way, but it's not where I want to go. Why? Through here, connecting back with this road that'll swing back round to Xion. Yeah, determination will carry you a long way off the wrong road. Stubbornness. I assume the highway wasn't meant to be there then. Oh, that's alright. Let's wait. Level. What as low level as I'd like him to be. Back off. Okay. I'm glad I took that guy out now. Full load of arrows back off him for it. A few arrows back, but like gold dust these things, so. Oh, no you don't. Hope not slowing down a minute. Thought it might. Bit of a problem with the tree there, buddy, did you? Welcome back. I was there supposed to be, but you weren't. Yeah, it's probably the truth of it. Unexpected things always make life more interesting. Within reason. I pay 1 cap per arrow from a vendor. Probably not. No, I'd run out of caps too quick.
Oh, I need you to do something very
Painted green.
important for me.
Different.
It's a matter of life and death. Oh, thank heaven someone has come.
What's up then, buddy?
There's a good chance self-destruction is imminent, and I am very concerned for my well-being. Please, if you can
Yeah, I would be
administer
as
the
well.
repairs I need, it should prevent young... Oh!
Can I repair them? I can.
Oh, I think you've managed to fix me up better than before. Thank you. Before I forget, I've got a reward for you.
The green Mr. Handy's new enough. I'm quite happy about that. And a few caps. And a black powder rifle large bayonet. Kinda cool. Useful, but kinda cool. I have to consider how I feel about black powder weapons on this build. Not that I've got any specs for it, but Yeah, I haven't got any perks to put into it, so. Seriously, but the setting was fantastic. Better to lose in style than win without it, I suppose. Anyway. Yeah. I think if I was buying arrows for a cap each, I'd go through them in no time at all, which is kind of the problem. Cool. Guess somebody's playing settler side. There were benches here, I suppose there are there? Well, good. Cross map. Foundation and daily vital equipment. I might as well do that while we're here as well. Pretty cool place to explore.
Too busy. Maybe later?
Worried about some stranger just wandering in then. Where does Mr. Handy store a bayonet? I imagine they have like storage space inside the storage cavity in the body.
Well, this is Foundation. No fighting, no stealing, no trouble. Oh, and don't cuss in front of the kids.
Nice.
Foundation. A new home for settlers that want to live free and safe in the wasteland.
Who's in charge?
Technically nobody, but we all listen to whatever Paige says. He keeps us on task. There's a lot to do here. Paige is inside, but he's a busy guy. So if you're looking to help, you might want to see Ward first.
Can I live here? Not really keen on that. Fancy fella. Yeah, it's one of the well, first tent things, isn't it?
We know
Maybe.
longer. Stock, water, ice.
Those Mothman cultists give me the creeps.
Oh, it's these two.
Just
Okay.
crazy.
Do not ask for water, ice, and sunny.
I'm tired.
Hey, buddy.
You need
Yo.
this upgrade. Your hardware is not compatible, but you need
There's a lot of noise going on here right now.
Hey, Warren. You want a fresh cup of Joe? Alright, I'll put some on when I'm down there next.
Next week it'll be my turn on guard duty. I hate those late nights walking the walls.
Finally, someone with the guts to help. We had a medical scan. Had. It's gone now. Stolen.
What's that?
If you can get it back, we'd be very grateful.
Yes, it was.
Excellent. Fortunately, we've been tracking transmitters and the really sensitive stuff like that. I can show you roughly where it is.
Sonnies
right
are
now.
an interesting bunch.
Closer to get an exact fix on it.
Ah.
Sorry,
Hi.
no time to chat.
I hope we can set up more settlements like Foundation. Got friends out there that didn't want to come with me.
I'm getting sick of potatoes. They're easy to grow, but
Try and get away from that racket. It's a bit kind of distracting, really. Much luck, but some luck anyway.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems
Hi, Jacko, you alright? He needs to. Oh, okay. Concerned I found a dead end then.
These newcomers make me nervous.
His office. Somebody claims not to be in charge. Big sign saying they have an office.
Everyone pulls their own weight at Foundation.
Have a fair bit of pulling to do then.
Well, this is a little awkward. You're from one of the local vaults, right?
Yeah.
Hope you don't mind us settling in your neighborhood, 'cause we're already kinda here. And if you want to kick us out, then the answer's no. If the walls weren't already kind of a statement to that effect.
So yeah. Got the explosive arrow plan. Nice. Yeah, you noticed that, huh, no? Well, yeah, it's there. It was supposed to be getting announced tomorrow, but I forgot I put it on the chat bot already. So there you go. Early birds get a little bonus. Well, you get to be early birds anyway. Appalachia is big, plenty of room for all of us. I got no problem with it being here.
Nice to know I'm dealing with a reasonable person. Never know what kind of morons we'll stumble across out here.
No, kind of a pain that. Any person who make Banjo go shut up. Yeah, you'd get marks for being that guy. What did he say? I wasn't paying attention. There's no dealing with a reasonable person. No, never know what kind of morons will stumble across out here. Okay, fair enough. Where did you all come from?
Here and there, this way and that.
Evening, Angela. How you doing?
There'll be time for swapping stories when the job here is done. But let's just
Darth
say
mercy. Nope, there's no mercy. Absolutely no mercy around here.
Security to it, you know. Foundation's just the start.
And yes, there is. It's one of the things I've been working on the last few days. The idea was to announce it in the video that you'll be getting tomorrow, but yeah. Apparently I've kind of spoiled that a little bit. High-level pro streaming here. Yeah, there should be a link on there somewhere. Yeah, there's a link on there if you want to go and have a look. First stage of it, anyway. Yeah, you have to change the bow to fire a different type of arrow, don't you, rather than changing the arrow type. Probably the easiest way of doing it is carrying several bows anyway, from a practical standpoint. You can just hotkey the bows then, if you want to. One of the better corrects. Yeah, definitely one of the better ones. Right, let's get you inoculated.
Inoculated? This some kind of a scare tactic?
Works for me, Kath, yeah. Scare tactic? I just told you the place is big enough for all of us. What kind of person says that and then follows it with a scare tactic? You haven't seen the Scots running around?
You mean those crazies with the torch skin? Those aren't just burn victims? You're saying it's from a disease? Thanks for the warning, but you know, if I was a local on a campaign to keep people out of my neighborhood, I might say a few things too. I'll tell you what. One of my own is a doctor, Aubrey. I sent him ahead to start up an observation camp, get the lay of things. You talk to him about this. If he's convinced, then I'm convinced too. Deal?
Off.
Assuming he agrees with you about this disease, then we'll hear you out.
I don't have an objection to him being like cautious and not entirely trusting me as soon as I'm wandering out of the wasteland, but his responses don't necessarily quite match up with like the rest of the conversation, which is a bit unfortunate. Came out pretty well, actually. Quite pleased with that one. Yeah, I know what you mean. You need to go on the hunt for multiple decent legendaries at that point, really, don't you? But that's impossible, just time consuming.
Sandwiches.
Sounds like you've got a pretty.
Grinders and hoagies are the same thing.
Yeah, sounds like you got a pretty solid setup for your bow there, anyway. Forward to getting something a bit more kick to it myself. Faster fire rate in particular would be.
How's it going?
I suppose that's got the only thing it could affect is the draw speed. So, I suppose bullet speed maybe, or arrow speed, but yeah, it would definitely be cool. Fair question actually, Matt. How do you get a legendary? I'm guessing you had to get plans. Oh, did you get it from the purveyor, Jacko, or did you just have to craft it yourself? We're our way down this road, isn't it? You're gone, shall we? The odds of the good medical man having run out of sunscreen. Pretty good, actually. I don't think it's an item in this game. Amusing watching the double yellow line there snake off into the distance as it loads in. I don't think that used to be a thing, to be honest. You random encounter. You died shortly after the bombs. Already so sick, so fragile, I'm missing so much. Can't carry these things if there's any more, and I can't bring myself to bury them. So I've left them here, and now I can focus on survival. If you're reading this and you've lost someone, leave their trinkets, their clothes, their memories here. Forget them for now. You must nobody around will be around to remember you. You must survive. Okay, cool. Still going to help myself, but anyway. Plans for a travelling trader, bow drop from a boss. Okay, fair enough. Remain a mystery for now, then. Well, the plans from well, the plans for the plain bow from Wayward, obviously, but beyond that, I'd imagine you get them either through, Jacko says, the travelling traders or possibly the bullion vendor at Foundation, but I don't know. Ready to go. Imagine you can get custom arrows for their crossbows as well, Jacko, but something I've looked into, so. Yeah, I think I've come across settler carrying or selling plans for bows before now. in any specific item you're looking for is fairly lucky at the best of times, I think. Purveyor, which is kind of the whole point of the purveyor, to speed these things up a bit. A more reasonable, respectable level, anyway.
Not us.
Thought it might be something like that, Jack, there. He's somewhere. I can hear them, but I can't see them. They apparently are onto me, however. There, buddy. Okay, that's a shrub, not a scorched. Okay. Fair enough then. But another one out there somewhere. God. Ah, hello. Already be dead then. Dead to me. There were only two of them then. Right, let's have a shufty, shall we? Person died of fatal wounds. Really? Receiving medical attention at the time, perhaps not everyone was killed. Count the beds and realise 5 beds were 4 human bodies. Man Scotch K fighting before they both died. Grumble footprints suggest settlers were surprised, didn't have time to put up defensive positions or run away. Body for clues. I don't think I have a high enough luck score, but... Examine the body. Quick inspection shows several large lacerations. Attacked by a scorched beast directly. Crikey, they had a bad time, didn't they? I haven't got high enough perception either, but anyway. Nothing special about body, but you notice a trail of footprints heading northeast. Perhaps Horbury is still alive. Crossbow? Seen a few crossbows around. Number of bolts for them. Give it a go for the lols. Bolts. The reload is a right lot faster. That was a bad shot. I don't like the crosshair, I know that. Oh, the iron sight, I'm not the crosshair. What? Oh yeah, hear ya. See the muzzle flare as well, there you are. Kind of quick scope a little bit with a crossbow, but not very quickly quick scope. Beats the point a little bit, but... You expire, there you are, in the shrubs. Go down Lord of the Apes, you alright? You come again before long. Okay there, buddy. You seem to be missing a few vital components. Seem to be immortal, which is somewhat worrying. Beams and sickle. Gonna drop one of those, I think. Two of those. What I picked up clearly weighs a lot. Yeah, I mean they should have an iron sight, but it'd be nice if it was slightly more useful than the one it's got, like some kind of front pip. Actually line the two up. Having a big sort of semicircle is not particularly useful. Kind of appropriate for reflecting in terms of like how the aim actually works in this game. Hey there. Low sight on now, that would be good, yeah. Potentially good anyway. Get them from, what, sights for better sights? By better sights, that would definitely be an improvement. Chat with a good doctor. But only has the ability to craft iron sights. Yeah, and they don't even help you aim either. So, mind you, the central crosshair does that. But to draw back and try and actually aim with the iron sight, you see it's not going anywhere near where the actual center crosshair, which is where the arrow will go, is. Down here, buddy. Draw him away from the door a little bit. Ah. Kind of want all of this as well, but better weapon. Going for weight. Hang on, so I drop something that I don't really need. Yo!
Stay back! You with those things? Huh? Answer me!
Get glide sights for the bow, that's cool. It just increases your accuracy though, rather than actually being practical. I'm a friend, I'm not going to hurt you.
Alright. Just don't start yelling about the one or anything crazy like that. They hit us out of nowhere. Screams, gunshots, the sound of Kip getting his head caved in. God, I don't know how long I've been here. Guess I was just hoping it was all a nightmare, you know?
Not been that long, they'd missed him at Foundation. Better stay here, you might be infected.
Wait, you're saying a disease made those things? What's a transmission? Airborne? Direct contact? They never touch me, I swear.
Because you ran like a frightened deer. You want to take a chance. Make everyone else sick and then those gets dead. Better kill your neighbour on the safe side. Can't perform medical exam, I'm not smart enough yet. Stay here till someone comes to check on you. Yeah, but I need you that page now the threat's real. Let's charisma check him, seeing as I've not done that before. Back in game. Fun, dude.
You're right.
The arrow drop that I
As
want
a
to see
doctor,
fixed.
it'd be irresponsible of me to head back.
Preferably for faster draw speed.
Let them know what happened, okay? This disease, don't let it infect Foundation. You go on. I'll figure something out.
Quarantine himself for a while. Close to the knuckle, but there we go. He's alright. They're not much of a fighter, though. Trying to help people. Page. Gain some extra pounds out of somewhere. Suddenly £10 more encumbered than I was earlier. Appeared to have been handed a combat shotgun by presumably that guy. Get me over the threshold into another bit of... Actually, no, I don't need the fertilizer, do I, really? I've managed to get everything planted. Take a wander. Well, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's not far, especially if I cut the corner. Yeah. Not exactly the toughest guy around. Bet. Cool. That's cool. Oh yeah, I know where I am. I have to get this place on my map, but kind of want to dodge the floaters as well because they're kind of a pain. Too terribly high level. Jotting on. There, a spruce knob. That is the biggest potential issue. What? The hell, man? Wouldn't you just die already? I gotta shoot you before you go down. Once more, apparently. Get out of there, but apparently my leg is bust. Got less worried about that guy than I was about the freezer. It'll stop me moving. Really don't like those guys. Shot on him again. Oh, I got a shot on him in the first place. Handy, just a regular one this time. Guy probably wants to try and rob me. Oh, I could be wrong.
Is someone there? I need... Oh! Listen, if it was not abundantly clear, I'm having a bit of an emergency.
Not trying to rob me,
I
that's
need
good.
your help. There's a good chance self-destruction is imminent, and
Same guy again.
I'm very concerned for my... Oh! You there! Quick! We don't have time to lose! I can't say for sure, but I seem to be showing signs of a catastrophic malfunction. that may lead to an explosion. I need repairs post-haste to prevent that.
Like better accuracy. It wouldn't hurt.
How much longer I have? Much better. I think that did the trick. Thank you for fixing me up. Take this.
Stubbed my toe there. Copper custom fitted limb mod. Best rewards ever, but hey. Free caps, well, not quite free caps because it cost me resources, but. Yeah, better accuracy would be a bonus. I think I'd rather have draw speed and an improved like arrow drop. That's. I'm not sure how it should, how it's supposed to work, or whether or not it is working the way it's supposed to, but it definitely doesn't seem right. Soon be there. I'm going to drop some of this weight I'm carrying around. What to do is leveling up my strength on this character a bit. God, I've got 2 levels. Didn't even realise that. Sure, I'm going to put it into perception first though. Priorities and all. Nice, that's going to take it up to level 3. Cool. See if we've got anything on strength that's worth having. That Iron Fist. Always less than normal. That wouldn't be a bad thing, but my armor's not particularly heavy. Oh. Excuse me. Armourer and gunsmith might be handy. Makeshift warrior would be good as well. Definitely want snake. Let's do that first. Much as I'd like to have my strength up. This is a slightly higher priority. Sonny's not far away, we'll sort that out soon enough.
Those Mothman cultists give me the creeps. They're all just crazy.
You're not wrong, buddy. We hope we get to build the...
A rat X a day keeps the ghouls away. I wish.
Morning.
How goes?
Nice. That's
Shop
Matt, see?
at Sonny's. We have what you need.
Would you believe me if I told you we had to chase a death claw out of this place?
Can't believe I lost my
No?
saves.
Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff as well. Can?
I could really go for a Hogan. Sandwich.
Caps, yep, that's going alright. Alright, so apparently he's got weapons. Particularly interesting ones, though.
Another day of hard work. Is it yins or yous or y'all? I can't keep up.
Stand in there. I'm looking forward to seeing what other additions they have with the patch that's coming tomorrow as well. I know the outfits for allies are coming tomorrow. Some other stuff maybe that they haven't confirmed yet. Stuff should be see what's happening.
Talk to Aubrey yet?
If that's coming tomorrow, I know I've got a lot to do tomorrow. All infected or dead, even Aubrey, Scotch detected camp, no survivors. Hey, even Aubrey it is then.
What? They're those things now? Jesus. We shouldn't have sent them alone. You said you have an inoculation? Fine. We'll take
He
all you
bought
can
that a
make.
little too quickly.
Just let me know when it's here.
Yeah, interesting. So that's what the option is if you haven't got enough stats to persuade them. Which is cool. Hi. Yeah, that's true. Backpack items, backpack skins are supposed to be coming as well. I'd imagine those are going to the atomic shop tomorrow. Change these things on a Tuesday as well. All in one haul, I suppose. All the servers will be down. Look at that.
What the heck is a John anyway? I just don't get it.
In backpacks. Change the look of the small backpack, okay. Well, that's to the list then. Rat's gonna sit still long enough to get shot. You know. Got that one. Got him. See? Get down here without breaking my legs. Scurry my way down a bit. The arrow than the meat, if I'm honest, but same could be worse. So, we need to head to the top of the world and go and meet Rose. He's making my way up from the White Spring, really. That's on fast travel here and then head over, which is a possibility as well. Always go this way. I don't particularly want to again, so I think we'll fast travel. Let's go to this camp. Oh. Head down the road and head in that way. Still have to meet some blood eagles, no doubt, along the way. But I guess one way of doing it, I suppose. Have a bit of a floating issue going on with that camp. I suppose they don't see it as an issue, or they wouldn't have built it. Road. Banjo playing Blood Eagles now. Place actually looks reasonably well fortified. I don't seem to be able to get a decent angle on anybody.
Something's close.
They put long enough for me to put an arrow in your noggin, please. Don't. Either is fine.
I gotta lay off the camp.
Alright, you'll be laying off them permanently now. Like that when their friends drop, they kind of become semi-alerted. That's a bit annoying. If they saw the bodies drop, that would make sense, but when they don't... Ah!
Please don't hide. I still haven't murdered you. Your flesh is mine.
I seem to have figured out where the trigger is, and I'm not complaining about that. Stop wriggling, damn you! Alright, have a grenade then. I wasn't planning on that, but... have another grenade. A bit closer.
My eyes! My eyes!
Well, it wasn't particularly effective, but anyway. Whew, thank God for the tree. Leave me a bit of harm. I see him in the meadows there. Gotcha that time.
It hurts so good.
Bit weird, these folks. Ain't. Wriggly gets. Here, two banjos run. I've heard worse ideas than that. Where are you? There you are. One arrow from your trouble. Wonderful. Sat there with a 50 cal and I get a small laser pistol out of it. Robbed. Kind of appropriate given that they're raiders, I suppose, but... been dead a while.
Useless.
Thank you very much for the new subscription, Marcus. Much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. Roasters mod. That sounds interesting. Wonder what that would do. The weight of food and stuff, I suppose, but there's already mods to reduce the spoilage rate, the refrigerated mod, isn't there? So. Kept the same bathroom arrangements. They certainly have. Quite sure you put a strength bobblehead in the bathroom. I don't think I'd really care to find out either. Pleasant Valley Station. Stuff now. Pounds. I think I'm going to probably need it. Bit of cooking as well. Ah. Interesting plans. Several, but not for this character. Few interesting things, but nothing I want to pick up right now. Stuff to get rid of, haven't I? So, up and away. We need to meet Rose. Talk to Rose. We kind of dodged that one earlier. $1 question really is whether or not I'll have to go through her regular quest in order to get to the Wastelanders ones. Gonna go with not as a probable answer, but alright now. I think nobody's talking to you. Leave me alone. Got him.
Hey, you down there! Don't be scared. I'm not a ghost. I'm talking you through the PA system. Hey, you came because you heard me on the radio, right?
Nope.
We can help each other out. You down with that?
Nope.
Fantastic. So, I've got this little radio operation I need to expand. Gotta boost this super weak signal. You know how it is. See, I found these plans for a radio signal repeater on a dead responder out by Seneca Rocks.
No, you didn't.
They were gonna patch it through that giant radio array on the other side of the mountain and use it to boost their radio. Only I don't have the plans. It didn't seem important at the time. I'm kicking myself for not taking the schematic when I found it. I'd go back and get it, but who knows what sort of rotten lowlife should ransack this place while I'm gone. Okay, I need the plans, build the repeater, and patch it into the array following their notes. Easy peasy, right? I'll take the rest from there. We'll be in business. Rose and, whatever your name is.
Better. Kind of hoping I can dodge that particular one. Looks like I can still go and talk to her. At least the quest makes it seem like you can. Little rigid there. You're loosening up. No? Damn it. Oh, I know what the problem is. Yeah, maybe I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, I've often wondered whether or not I should do a sort of chem using build at some point, Angela, but never really used anything other than Stimpaks in any of the Fallout games at all, so I was kind of hoping I could get up there. So I don't know that I'd be able to get... I'd have to create some new habits anyway. I suppose it'd be doable, but...
I like knowing that everything I sell spreads anarchy just a little further.
I suppose we got that on his own. kind of fitting right now, wouldn't it? Yeah, I thought it might be something like that. Quite handy. Hey, do you want to buy the swords I just took off your shelves? Who?
You should take up
That's
the
fantastic.
rating line. Take what you want. Kill people that deserve it.
I'll already do that. So let's see if we can check the rows. I thought that had been added by the Raiders, but it looks like it predates them. Please no red scorpion, please no red scorpion, please no red scorpion, please no red scorpion, please no red scorpion. I think we got away with it.
Overseer's log, top of the world. There's someone in control of this old ski resort, and if I ever find her, I'm gonna wash her mouth out with the first thing vaguely resembling soap I can get my hands on. Oh, selfish. That's the word. Maybe that's why she's alone. Maybe that's why she survived. But the only way she'll tell me what she knows is if I help her first. All the good people I've learned about who've died, and it's the sociopath who still gets to live.
About right? I have a use for those, but 2 free fusion cores, I feel like I should probably grab them and at least sell them. Queuing up.
I don't know you, and I don't trust you. I have been asking for someone to help boost my radio signal, though. Maybe do that. You're persistent, I'll give you that. But I still won't let you in until you help me boost my signal.
What happens if I shoot her for being an annoying sod? Right, this way then, I guess. Kinda hoping I could dodge some of these quests, but can do, apparently. How did they get those up there? Not quite convinced I want to know. Feet though. Don't seem to have any kind of pulley system or like rope coming over or anything. Piled something there and lifted them, but over here. Got if I pull this off. Hit him. They've got no idea where the shots are coming from, which is always good. Well, that's going nice. Bit of think. Oh. Little out of range there, I think. Crying out loud. That particular feature I do not like. Next one killed you, so can't have been that weak. What? What? Really hoping I could get it to just drop over there and take him out, but come on. Firing arrows at you for the gun me health. Keep away from me, you disease-ridden mutant. This. Got a few arrows in him. Doesn't keep dirty pillows in the suitcase. Gonna have all this gunpowder. I've no idea if I'm ever gonna have a use for it or not. Character anyway. Is that flashing just textures, or is there an actual fight going on over here? Guessing that's what I can hear, but farm. Psychotats. Yeah, I can see where you do psychotats. Psycho buff might be the other particularly useful one, but thing I've ever used. I've thought about doing a junkie build, but saying that, junkies is not really the way to go because drawl effects that make your guns more powerful. You have to get addicted to a load of stuff and then take the hit. Not really the kind of playstyle I want to get into. In general, I'd be fine with, but I'm glad I got through hiker on right now. I actually need any food and drink, I do. On up the road, which I'm really fond on the idea of. The alternative, cut across country. Go south is definitely not the way to go. That's the way to go. Road's going in completely the wrong direction for now. Double back like, but where's the buzz? Yep. Really hoping it's just a grasshopper, not a blood bug. Mind you, mutant grasshopper doesn't sound fun neither. Use one-hand melee heads held. That's cool. I wouldn't think it would do much for you though if you had... Oh, hell no. Diseased son of Fluffy. That rings a bell, but... I was totally out of there. Got him. Yeah, I wouldn't think, welcome back, gents, that you actually benefit from taking the drugs before combat, if that's the case, because you're no longer having withdrawal effects. Camp that is not marked on the map. Home if there's no water there.
I just hear this high-pitched sound. I'm very irritated. Not sure if it's related to nukes.
Oh, I know why it's not marked on the map. It's because they've switched them off because you can't use vending machines at the minute anyway.
I smell scrap. Well, not literally.
It's quite cool. Weird inverted thing going on, but it's quite a cool idea. Actual homeowner there or not? Enough looking place. Picture in there maybe, but yeah, just the homeowner.
There must be more junk around here.
Need to be. Yeah, I'm sure there's some kind of story to that I've forgotten. Worth shooting them with the Vox syringe. Knocking Yogway out in one hit. That's not too bad going. Yeah. It's kind of annoying when the internet kicks out and then stops you playing anything. I'm usually, touch wood, lucky on that front. I don't have too much trouble. Path a little bit looking at this thing though. Pretty cool. Kinda wish there was a way up it. Do at the top. Somebody else here. I mean, I shouldn't have too much trouble, unless, of course... Yeah, of course, well, as soon as I plug this thing in, I've just realised I've cocked up because I wasn't supposed to come here first, was I? Oh well, we've got it on the map anyway. See, bad idea, but pretty fairly damaged, so there is that. Will you just take the hit? At least that one counted. Nice. Quite sure how it was a sneak attack, but anyway. And a couple of times, yeah, that's not too bad. I occasionally have to reset my router, but not a big deal. Still aggravates the hell out of me on balance, but... Right, this guy isn't running that guy neither. Can't see. Not smart, this one. Not completely daft then. That right there is why we need to be able to cook grenades. Right, so I've got a level there. Had to be sneaky. I assume the armor is what's making him say, oh, they might have a stealth by I suppose, as well. Armor, but I don't think it will be the armor on reflection. Oh, I don't even want that combat armor, do I? Yeah, it certainly brings it home, doesn't it, when he goes away. Sneak we were doing, weren't we? But gunslinger, how very not helpful. I didn't want to do that. No, I did do it. Just the noise. Information, well, thing. Right, let's actually go the other direction and go and get the thing we need instead of wandering off in completely the wrong direction this time. But at least I'll fast travel back now. It can happen, Chad. Welcome back. Try and get a reasonably sensible time to bed this evening. Fairly busy day, so worn out. Cloaking armor definitely makes you invisible when you hit. I'm sure there's one that makes you invisible when you crouch as well, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, you mind the doorbell not working? Depends whether or not you're waiting for a delivery. That doesn't it, Matt? I mean, no working from home either. No, if that's the thing, really. Can't work, my internet cut out. Oh well, hard life. Whether or not that excuse will actually fly is an entirely different matter. Where did you come from? What? I don't know. I don't. I'm going to make a comment about not minding so much when the arrow goes where the crosshair is, but oh yes. Mind me. Just oh, for God's sake. Press the button, nothing happened, and then suddenly it shoots an arrow that it wasn't meant to. Who's shooting me and where are they? Ah, you over there, sir. Press delivery. Right to your forehead. Can't do anything with your job without the internet. Yeah, that's why you have the afternoon off. Oh well. One of those, it's nice to have a certain amount of time off, as long as it's not all the time and causes problems. I like the way the back of that coat flicked around while I was searching the body there. A little bit. You know, bodies. Where did this one go? Cuba. Getting that that's on a switch and not a tripwire there. Staircase is doing there, but it's always a bonus. Yeah, I like this area as well. Coming up here the first time was quite fun. What? I kind of get that the Scorched know when one of their mates is taken down with their hive mind and everything. Make a right lot of sense to me when it happens to other creatures, though.
Rat or beak found.
Catch! There we go, right in the back of his head. That's what we want. Got a very bad idea. What? This is what I'm confused by. This is nowhere near that person's camp. Certainly isn't part of it, even if it was. Oh, that was a choice, wasn't it? Oh well. No, I don't want to drop that. I do want to drop those. Bag. There it is. You read the power armor in there. Today, apparently. This way, apparently. I think it's going to involve doubling back around. Kind of doesn't, because there's actually no route down there, is there? I think there might be a way down here, though. Let's try that. Yeah. Good for that land. Spot somewhere up here as well, but it's a bit far away from places. Plenty around Twin Lakes around there as well. Depending where you want to be. Tapping the sprint button because it's frustrating me that I can't run because I'm over encumbered, and it thinks I want to do some weird Windows thing that I don't want to do. It always scares the living crap out of me when it happens because I forget it's a thing. Alright. We have a few options. Crap. Double crap. What the hell, man? What the hell, man? That wasn't too bad a shot. Best shot in history or anything, but... Yeah. Powered up Mononga today. Oh, that's cool. Poseidon powered up occasionally, and see the mountain getting used, but are very, very rare. Ooh, excuse me. I actually see Mononga used. So that's quite cool. Probably pronouncing that terribly, but. A little bit fairly flat ground here as well, actually. Guess I do want to come back here again. Oh good god, man, let's not fall off the cliff. Down there I need to be. Further off to the right. Ah! Good builds on these cliffs actually in the past. Often, but on occasion. We ventures out this way. That looks like quite a cool spot as well, on top of those rocks. Ability for a decent multi-level build there. Oh. Fine, now move on from your current location then. Oh, your old location. Don't know if you're still there or not. Go. The rocks from down here. Down there somewhere, because I can hear you. There you are. Yep. That's the only one. I'll eat my hat. Use vets very often, but I knew there was one here somewhere. Headshot there. Of course, there's usually a honey beast, isn't there? Apparently not very good at dealing with fire, but I don't suppose I have any Molotovs on me. It's suboptimal. Got him. Drop on him. Fast moving Scorch there. Slow moving Scorch there. Ah. 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 Got him. I plan to upgrade, but I can't remember what it was. One I killed that didn't fall down, apparently. Good to know. If you take them out when they're ground like that, doesn't do anything. Well, they won't drop anything, rather, when they're sort of inert. Even last week, didn't like the locations was far away from everything. Fair enough. Finding a location you like can be an issue at times. Stuck for a second there. Are upstairs. Yeah, it is a bit dangerous around there. You can do some stuff that's a little different, I guess, but try areas you don't normally hang out in, but oh, sprint, which means I can fast travel. Winner. Definite winner. Horizon's Rest again, okay. Sit on the cliffs and take out some more super mutants with the bow again. Should be fun. Mine being the Savage Divide, I don't think I'd rush to be in the Cranberry Bog thinking about it. Most interesting locations, to be honest. There's a few spots that are quite cool, but for the most part, Maya's not bad for a bit of character, but what? There we go, that's better.
Come out, wherever you are.
Alan around the corner, and I'll definitely feel my presence. Won't help you much, though. Yep. Back dude. Movie I'm gonna go with it, I guess. Thank you very much for the new subscription. Welcome to the channel. Oh. Beauties. The buzzing. Alright. Brain. No, they're stupid, but they're not supposed to be that stupid. He just got an arrow to his face right in front of it. Oh god, not you guys. They got the nasty guy first. Extra points in sneaker doing good work. I'm quite happy about that. I can tell the difference already. Back to our little bug again. Signal thingy-majig that we need. I'm a level above from the look of it. Up there, isn't it? Anybody's home right now? Either, which is a bonus. So, that's that one down. Now I need to head over here, which is less a defying prospect. Guess head down the road from South Cutthroat Camp. On again. Running animation, especially as it doesn't quite match up with the first person one. Bow's only bouncing a little bit there. It's going like crazy in third person. Makes way more sense actually. Don't mind. Nitpicking again. It's kind of unnecessary. Robots. Gutsy, that could be worse, I suppose. Got him. What? Got rate of success mixed, personally. Right, there you are. Nice. Rads, but nothing. Railway automatic piston receiver. Off those, which is a pity. How many arrows does it take to take out Sentry Bot? Better. Damn, I thought it was in stealth. The answer to the question is more arrows than I've got.
Threat analysis. Yellow. Beginning lethal force neutralization operation.
Worry yourself about me, buddy.
Alert.
Oh! No, leave me alone! To be honest, I expected to take a lot more damage there than I did, so... Playing too much, I suppose. Hell, dude. I didn't hit the target. Catch. Guess I overshot a little there. Might take a while. Fire in the hole, buddy. What? Grenades I have. Gotta be a better shot. What's a better shot? Guys go bang, don't they? I have no idea what you're talking about, Stella. Crossbow and 1 bolt. Pass, I think. Now, the nearest place... Drop £2 for starters. A few ways of doing that. Dinner is a good way of doing that, apparently. Oh, it's water I needed, not food. I got unexpectedly surprised by a sentry bot. It's a reasonable excuse for being jumpy. Around here, there's got to be Tinker's workbench, but I can't think of where one is. Woo! Can hope there's one at White Powder Winter Sports. Not a bad spot. It's kind of popular, that's the only drawback to it. I have to do the occasional server hop, but it's a nice little area. Popular, I suppose. Damn. Rushing iron was probably not the wisest move ever. Me read. Good answer, Noel. I like that one. I did not shoot you in the belly, I'm sure of that. Yes, knew it. Train station at where? I do, I found one, but... Is that what you're playing, Matt? Yeah. Get to that eventually. Still got nearly all of 1 and absolutely all of 2 to do first. Going for 100% completion or anything, but you know. Tally ho. There's a decent look at that Nuka-Cola cherry paint on leather armour there. This piece is a little inconsistent with it, but the rest of it is alright. 50 with the bow. Nice, Jerry. Nice. I'm slightly less than half that. We'll get there. Oh, the White Spring. Yeah, of course there is. Oh well, we found one. Me, Frankie, you'll be fine.
No fight today.
So disappointed. Kind of hard with the bow. Yeah, it does have its challenges. It's not bad once you get all the right perks kitted out and start getting the bow leveled and stuff, but they do need to do a bit of fine tuning on it, that's for sure. Might get some of that tomorrow. Might not, but you never know. Better. No safe answer there, I don't think. Buzz off! Buzz off! You attract attention to me. Make it hard for me to hear stuff. Give an optimistic shot, but oh, got one. Flashing lights, and that's worrying. Divert power to repeater. What the hell, man? Hate that, like, random arrow that just kind of parts its way to the floor. Really? Oh, for God's sakes. I have to go up there and poke you in the face with the arrow. Just give me a minute while I heal up, buddy. Retreat, I think maybe in order. A little bit faster, please. Got him, finally. I think you need some kind of like stocks or a pillory or something to all the naughty people, to be honest, Stella. I think that's the way to go. Auxiliary component control rather. Divert power.
This is an emergency alert. It's the end of the world and we're all fucked! I love this thing. My friend, you just helped me tap into the emergency broadcast system for the whole region. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun! But enough small talk. Full disclosure, I didn't think you'd succeed at getting my signal working. So I was just gonna kill you and take your stuff when you came back. If you came back at all, that is. Guess it'd be a real dick move for me to do that now. Look, I'm what you people would call a raider. Killing, stealing, and cheating is kind of my shtick. And thanks to you, I've got a working radio. So I can reach other like-minded individuals and get them to join me. You've opened the floodgates.
Oh dear.
Hey, come see me at the top of the world when you get the chance. I've got something for ya, and I pinky swear I won't kill ya.
Practically guarantee you won't kill me, Rose. Stop looking like a hedgehog if you try, but... Fuzzy hedgehog maybe, but... All of this?
Had a hard day of killing and looting. Don't want to haul it back yourself? Sell it here.
I found what part of the problem is. I'm carrying 32 frag grenades.
Get your raiding supplies.
Might be mildly excessive, even for me.
Don't. I don't care.
Ah.
Caps available in exchange for pillaged loot. Pillaged loot. Available in exchange for caps.
One has always amused me. The line. Only makes sense if you accept the... Well, you kind of have to accept the hypothesis, but... the idea that some of the raiders were reasonably well-off individuals on skiing holidays before reverting to the base of natures. Otherwise, it's like, how the hell would they know a word like pillaged? Correctly. Wouldn't expect that of a regular raider. Maybe I don't give him enough credit. But...
You're here about that guy, huh? Well, good luck getting anything out of him. He's been dead a while.
Really? Couldn't have guessed. Game changer, what is it? What happened to him?
He came up here to negotiate with my raider associates. They strung him up and left him to die after convincing him to spill the beans about what he was up to. Before you ask, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Idea what he found?
Who knows what goes through their dopey responder brains? Can you imagine going through life 100% chem-free? Anyway,
You're a
they're
robot.
probably looking for that scorch detector uplink thingamajig he was trying to install when they caught him.
Said you didn't know.
Real handy. I know where it is, but I'm not ready to talk. But maybe, if you help me out, I'll trust you enough.
Got lots of appendages, eyes, limbs. They all seem like good candidates for sticking arrows in until she tells me what I want to know, really. Because she's annoying.
Well, this is a little awkward. Not what either one of us expected, eh? Anyway, to prove I'm not a monster, I scrounged up some old junk to give you as a reward.
Whoop. Read a photo frame, that's cool. Dummy shooter. Blind Raider chest and a guitar sword, wonderful. Beavers of Mayhem, yeah, I don't really want to do that quest.
No hard feelings, right? I mean, you're alive, I'm alive. It's a win-win situation.
Your plan worked, the Raiders are back. I need you to get me in touch with the Raiders. Yeah, your plan worked is a bit premature.
Ooh, I thought you might notice them. That group you're talking about is run by this gal named Meg. I saw him head in about the same time as those other folks at Spruce Knob. If you want to talk to Meg, you gotta get on her good side. And I'm pretty sure I can swing it.
Don't have to do anything else, I suppose. Who are the people at Spruce Knob?
Just a couple of hard-working losers. You know, the kind we like to refer to as suckers. They're giving Spruce Knob a real makeover, too. Putting up walls, rearranging furniture. That's a prime target if you
I've seen those walls. I wouldn't want to attack them. More about Meg.
I think she's pretty tough since she ran off on Margie. She wasn't even around to see the end of it all. Bet she's loving the fact that they bailed at the perfect time. So she's bound to be way up on her high horse right about now.
Wow.
I thought you'd never ask. First, a peace offering. David had a trophy as a symbol of his leadership. You get that into Meg's hands, it's like passing the torch, right? Next, I'm gonna draw her ass out here with an extra special broadcast. Problem is, I need to access some old memory banks that David sealed off. He was an emotional guy. I get it.
Catch you tomorrow,
I
Matt.
need you to find his
hanging out.
original program.
Good day.
Which I'm pretty sure he stashed at Rosalind's memorial.
David emotional.
Surprised? Sure, he may have killed and maimed a few people, but that doesn't mean he ain't got feelings. I'm pretty sure that's how this whole memorial thing came about.
What's this trophy you're on about?
Just some old thing Rosalind made for David when they made him leader. You know, sappy romantic stuff. Ever since then, it's been like his own symbol of power.
And the memorial.
Yeah, about that. David sort of didn't want anyone to know about the memorial. He thought the others would think he'd gone soft, and well, he probably wasn't wrong. So, hope you like playing detective. You gotta get to David's room, get the trophy, and then find something that'll tell you where that memorial is. I ain't saying you'll have to trash the place, but you may have to trash the place. Easy peasy, right?
Gets her to shut up. I'm on it. Going to join Meg and the others. Let's find out if she's going to join Meg and the others.
Not high up on my list of things to do. I'm just here to keep them coming. Besides, I'm cutthroat for life, and I got my little buddy here to keep me company.
After calling the Raiders back, you don't want to lead them. Too good for making a crew. Maybe they come here. And sounds like there could be more to it. Let's try and extract some more out of it.
This'll always be home. I can't leave top of the world. That'd be like betraying David, and we both know that'll never happen. Also, I may have pissed off Meg once or twice back in the day. I mean, probably more, but who's counting, right? Besides, I got the best view in town, and I'm pretty sure that white crap blowing around in the valley would be hell on my filters.
That covers it.
Back to business, just how I like it. Ready?
Yes, I am. I'm ready to not listen to her yell at me anymore.
Just getting to the best part.
What? You mean I've got to listen to her some more?
Like, I'm pretty sure there's gotta be something that'll tell you.
Coming up.
I knew I could count on you, and I swear this will work. The shack alone will have Meg come looking around.
Okay, now can I go? Thank you. David's room, shoot a few scorch, grab a trophy, ransack the place, find out where the memorial is, head over to memorial. Too bad.
I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. I can see just about anything with my robot eyes and these viewfinders. And lucky you, since you helped me tap into the emergency broadcast
Yes,
system,
it's tomorrow now.
you can
Have a
hear
good
my
night, dude.
lovely voice from anywhere.
Hey, David's room's up top, isn't it? Strange, okay, so... Wait. Yeah. Typical. Yeah. Give us all of a sudden. Shouldn't have too much trouble there. Ah. Deviled eggs. Game. One trophy. World's best boss. With a couple of modifications from the look of that. Trying to see what... Oh, it is just your average cup with a skull wedged on the top of it. Okay, fair enough. Yoink. For once, several drawers could hold a clue where it's closely come in the drawers. Hidden compartment with stim packs in one of the drawers, photograph taped to the underside of the desktop. Nice. There's the memorial. For our anniversary, saw that huge stash of chems. We found that secluded spot across from Ripper Alley. Spent that entire night under the stars. Never seen you happy. Rest in peace, dear Rosalind, wherever you may be. Across from Ripper Alley. That's this guy's room.
You got David's trophy? Pretty cool, right? Once Meg sees that, she's gonna know you mean business. She may have been a diehard, but they all started under David.
Hopefully be able to get a meeting with...
Gourmands would have killed for that trophy. Us cutthroats had all the power and they knew it. And that trophy was the biggest symbol of them all. Nice to see it still in one piece. Hope we can say the same for Rosalind's memorial in that AI program.
We should be able to get this wrapped up reasonably quickly tonight, and then we can ditch Rose altogether, at least for a while. West Tech, not been through there in a while. Mostly because they nerfed the living daylights out of it, but you know. Be a great run for legendaries, that. 25 minutes or so to go through the place and come out the other, well, maybe a bit longer than that, but come out the other end with anything up to like 8 different legendary items. Not necessarily great in and of themselves, but they're always good for script. Until they decided that was too easy. Very probably kind of was, but. Got 2 of those. Thought that was something else then. Now, quite a manageable level from the look of it. Sneak around a little bit, get a few arrows in a few people without them noticing. Damn. Damped. What? Person appears to be wearing power armor, I just like that. That's everything else if I get a chance. Glad that went as well as it did. Don't need these guys sneaking up on me. Nice! And there's a power armoured problem over here. Seem to want to come out from behind cover, which is fortunate because it's a really large gun from the look of it. Gatling laser. My trick. Got him. Still others out there from the sound of it. Kill, unfortunately. Spear's going to be any good, but
I can feel it. Something's close.
kind of followed her around the corner, but I don't think it hit her. What? For crying out loud. That was much harder than it should have been. They put long enough for me to shoot you, will you? Damn. Raiders just don't want to die. Also, well, traps this time. There we go. More like it. This seems like a fairly inadequate reward under the circumstances. A heap of my arrows just stacked in the corner where they've overshot her. Oh, on the other hand, there's a whole suit of Raider, well, bits of Raider power armor there. Kind of makes up for a bit. To be honest, I think out of all the, well, yeah, one of the things I'm looking forward to the most on the roadmap, I was going to say one thing I'm looking forward to the most outright, but it's a bit more of a tough call than that, is the rebalance coming on later in the year, in the autumn, I think. I'm really hoping they make more options viable, more build options, that sort of thing. You don't feel quite so obligated to run certain things that are most damaging options available. A few alternative builds for different styles, not necessarily just run straight for the big guns. No. Effectively the big guns, yeah. Oh, got him. Regret the decision I'm about to make, but yeah. Fall off. I just went around the corner. Deathclaw once, well, twice, and it just runs away. Oh, there you are. Draw, please. Oh, I have no ammo. That's problematic. Fire in the hole! Injured itself on the firecracker berries. Plasma grenades. Never gonna get there, but. Oh well, I guess we scared it off anyway. That was quite the idea, but... Quite cool little memorial, that.
Ooh, so that's where he's been hiding it. And that memorial ain't too shabby, especially since it's David we're talking about here. So now you'll have to repair that holotape, and there's only one place I can think of that may still have a functioning terminal to do it. It's out at Solomon's Pond. I know, you're thinking, what's tech like that doing out at such a cutesy little wilderness place? Let's just say some seriously intrusive operations went down there, so I'm pretty sure it's got just what we need.
That way. Cross on foot, I think it's probably going to be the way to do that then. Let's go the quickest way. I'm a little surprised that Deathclaw just ran for it and didn't come back. Not very Deathclawish behaviour. Name was there. Oh yeah, there's this spot. God knows what trouble's going to be awaiting me up here. Nothing good, I'm sure. Oh, stop. That was okay.
Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Interesting mixed bag of armor on the go there. Don't entirely approve. This one's got an interesting mixed bag as well.
Even just a mist makes it harder to see. Ah, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
They've ransacked it if there is, but... Yep, just a bunch of slightly chesty settlers. Go over the hill here. Dodge the red scorpions up ahead because... Yeps. Messing me every time I go near one. Up here then. This is Twin Lakes. Oh, very close to it. That is. This is going to be interesting because there's floaters here and no idea what level they might be. Oh, crap, I've got no arrows. Problem. Oh, it's an observant radstag. Gonna attack that guy, but no, he's gonna leave me treasure. Probably should leave me treasure. Hopefully that will include a lot of arrows. Heard about him, but I've not run into him before. At least I don't think I have. He did tell me I murdered one once. Yes, you said it's here, but a shovel, so that's kind of an issue. Right. Slight change of plan a moment. Twin Lakes on the map. Yeah, I think we'll put Twin Lakes on the map. Then we'll fast travel away. You're just a regular albino. You can be dinner. Ah! Get out of it. Especially some bad days. Covered in blood now, but yeah. What for any more? Ah, you'll do. Why does this make me feel bad about killing him? Look at the stump. Did not see a stump, but we'll put this place on the map and then head back over there and see if that's just me being blind. Good, I haven't got this place on the map now. Find me. Find the location now. Marked was a bit further over here, was it? Even now, I can't remember where it was. It'd be that stump anyway. Far up now. Wire here. Knew this was going to happen. As soon as I moved away, I wasn't going to be able to recognise the spot again. Over this way somewhere. Here. This way. Marker. That looks more like it. Ah! Nice. The shirt there, Redley. Would never have found it otherwise. Combat arms, caps. Radium rifles. Nothing particularly fantastic, but... good stuff. Ah. Done the hard work for me, which I'm entirely happy about. Bond. Air the program down in the basement. While they're doing that, craft some more ammo. Find the password. Wonderful. There's somewhere. Aha! Crapper, yes, I remember. But you keep all your passwords. we're done. Got him? Agent Kensington. Yes. Supposed to be my problem, but I can live with that if they want to help me out. So talk to Rose. Yay, everybody's favourite thing. Okay, in the cranberry bog. Right away, what I remember. Well. She gets the broadcast going, I grunt up here, I have to set up the meeting downstairs.
Alright, you're back. Just when I was starting to get bored, too. Hope you managed to repair that old holotape.
Good. Who's on it?
First off, it's a whole lot of crap on David and Rosalind. I'm thinking it's like action-adventure meets romantic comedy, but not a good romantic comedy, you know? The kind that makes you want to puke. Second, it's the code I need to unlock some sealed-off memory banks that David didn't want me to access, but couldn't bring himself to delete.
Well, why would he block some of your memory banks?
Who knows? Like I said, that guy was sensitive. Not everyone needs a constant reminder of their baggage. As usual,
program.
So reliable. I love it.
You like the
I got some
after
pretty
that.
mixed feelings on tapping into all these blocked files. On one hand, I'm sure David had his reasons for cutting me off. On the other, I'm pretty sure this would be a whole new world of entertainment for me.
There's one more thing we have to do. Scan for the words you need to avoid the emotional baggage. Check it in. Deserves nobody blocked.
You know, you're right. I definitely deserve to know. Now, just give me a second. Bleep, bloop, blorp, I'm a computer. Oh my god. Talk about some serious drama here. This is some depressing shit. I mean, I knew David never got to say goodbye, but he really did hide what he went through.
You must love very much. Made you after all. Okay, let's see if we get more out of it.
Like a soap opera on overdrive. You know, boring stuff that no one cares about.
If you really wanted to talk about it, you can tell me.
David was an interesting guy. He loved his wife
Evening,
and kids as
Blazing, you
much as
alright?
he loved Rosalind, so losing them in the war wasn't easy. Rosalind helped him through that, so when he lost her, that was just about the end of the world for him.
Did he move on?
Creating a yours truly, of course. Oh, and blowing the shit out of the Summersville Dam. Who doesn't love some good old-fashioned revenge, right?
Never talked about this with him?
Obviously, he talked about it with me. Silly. He just didn't want me to remember, so blocked off all those memories. That's why I needed that program, to access those sealed-off conversations. Okay, moving right along. Okay, now where was I? Oh yeah, the plan. Let me just run some filters, a little arts and crafts, and... Are you kidding me? All this data and I don't have the one word I was looking for? Okay, hate to break it to you, but I need you to go back out
Oh,
there
I
and
remember
find
where you have
me
to go.
just one more itty-titty-weeny holotape. Best bet is Arctos Pharma, David's old corporate stooge job. I need you to find me a holotape with David saying the word negotiate.
Thank you very much for the subscription there, John. Welcome to the channel. You never use the word negotiate.
Yep, no negotiate, no compromise. It was his way or the highway. It's part of what made him such a badass leader.
Alright, one holotape coming up.
Hero. Now get out there and don't get yourself killed. Did I just say that? It makes me feel like a mom.
No, it doesn't. Okay, Octos Pharma. From Helvetia, I guess then. Yeah, probably best. Bridge mine supply? Might be way up from there. Let's give that a go. Crikey. Later than I thought. Okay. Have time to wrap at least this up. Time to go meet Meg, but there, don't I? Yeah. Realistically shoot some scorched. Maybe when they stand right out in the open like that. Didn't like the spots he moved again. That's going to get expensive really quick, Skyrim. Fairly hefty guard raise on the go there. I remember where I need to go for this holotape, so bring the entirety of Arctos Pharma to find it this time. Shot over, but I got him. Right. We are back again. So where's the door thing? Oh, there it is. Passed it and ignored it.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Turrets aren't attacking me yet. I've never seen them attack me, which is a little surprising. What? That's actually where I want to be. I believe the whole tape I need is in here.
Don't stand still. Oh, back to the usual date.
Note to self, book tickets to Pleasant Valley. Also book to DC in case Rita bothers to check up on me. Oh yeah, and tell Rita to fire that cook, what's her name, because she completely ignored my express distaste of pickles. Pretty sure she does it on purpose at this point.
That didn't get me very far. Alright, just launched off on the other side of the room there. Nate?
Alright, folks, these terms are ridiculous. Absurd, even. I'm not signing until we see at least profit. These terms are perfectly reasonable. Since when are environmental laws and fair wages ridiculous and absurd? Since they take away 30% of the profits we're set to gain, Lawrence. You can talk to me about fair wages when you give up your bonus.
Come on, David. We need to wrap up this deal. Our partners are getting impatient. There has to be room for negotiation here.
I'll be the one who says when it's time to negotiate here. And our partners are only patient because they need this deal more than us. They just hope we don't realize it. Now go back to your desks and figure out how to get me that 80%, or I'll find someone else who can.
Alright, chap. But we got what we came for. Now go back and talk to the annoying bot again. Just as soon as I know I'm not getting shot in the back anyway. Hey there, MP, you alright? Those things in Wisconsin. You go from corporate executive to cutthroat leader.
Leadership skills, charisma. David was the full package, really. Not to mention just a whole lot of tall, dark, and handsome. I think it did him some good to finally blow off some real steam. You know how corporations and their HR are big fans.
Realised she basically had ear piercings under her eye. Like, there's little details that you kind of spot every so often that's quite cool. Stuff like that I kind of missed.
I gotta admit, I don't have many files on David and Rosalind talking about their pre-Raider days, so this will be pretty interesting. I'll just give it a quick listen. Yep, sounds like David alright. Ruthless even then. Getting back to business, a little slice and dice, some audio love, and voila! Mission accomplished. All you gotta do now is take a quick trip to the nearby relay tower and set up a new transmitter to get this bad boy broadcasting.
Naturally. Being right, can't do it here.
I need a new transmitter hooked up. I ain't gonna sacrifice my own signal just as you can get some FaceTime with Meg. Oh yeah, I heard that old Duchess lady's radio signal start up a while back. I should have known that was you. Here's the program you'll need to run at the relay tower. Just load it up and follow directions. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this, really. And here, as a token of my gratitude, you can have this old holotape back as a souvenir.
Oh, she's still going crazy then. Too crazy, but... little snippets of David's relationship with Rosalind all over it, really. But the tattoo, not so much. The rose. Cutthroat stuff, obviously. Kill count. And a mini nuke. Never really took a closer look at Rose before. Mostly because she's annoying, but it's kind of cool. Where are we going this time? Way up here, that's a bad idea. Right. 10 to 12. It's probably a bad idea for Wednesday night. Would probably be the wise move. Got some face first into a cliff again, as always. Where else would you spawning? Oh, stash some stuff in. Didn't stash some stuff here, I'm just losing my marbles. Okay, let's go. Right. There's some adhesive on the go. Maybe as much as I was hoping, to be honest. I think things will grow a little more consistently, but... apparently not. Okay, so that's what we're getting now. Calm down. Stuck on a tree. It's slightly worse by the fact that I put that tree there, I think. Missed a few. I missed a whole load of potatoes, but I don't know how many I'm actually going to need, so... I need 2 more corn. Quite a few more potatoes, actually. I don't think I'm going to find any more corn. No, I think I've used it all up. I've got as much as I can get out of this. Piece of farm on the go. Nice. Well stocked up. Rose. Been out. About ready to rock and roll. I want to hang on to, do I? Crap as well. I was kind of hoping it would be reasonable. Oh, that's the thing I need to do. Break down a few bits and pieces here. And take the paint off that so that I can script it, which I can't do with this paint on there, unfortunately. Purified water quite badly as well. Huh? My son. Leave that as is. And we'll get rid of some of that stuff next time, I think. Yeah, I think, all in all. Blackberries in here. Need them right now, but that's not the point. This. Kinda. Oh, it's got some growing now. Nice. So, that'll do for the evening, I think. The ball officially rolling on meeting both groups. Got to finish off the Raiders stuff, but we'll do that on Wednesday. I've got a few bits and pieces to try and sort out, because we're probably going to have a patch notes video tomorrow. Got another video that I did have planned for tomorrow, but where I need to squeeze in the next part of The Witcher and do a build this week, as well as presumably some news video on Thursday. So yeah, I've got a busy few days ahead, I think. That's all good. Keep things ticking over. Looking forward to seeing what's in this batch. Should be interesting. I know we've got the ally outfits, but something I'll have to pursue as well. Can be worth a look. Thank you very much, dude. Glad you enjoyed. Jumping back into Mass Effect, I think, tomorrow night. I'll try and tackle Vermeer. So, been angling towards that for a bit. So, did want to do it on Thursday, but one thing and another, didn't get time. Have the occasion tomorrow. That should be fun. Yeah. As per usual, social media links all down in the usual places, as well as likes and subs always being very much appreciated if you haven't already and you would like to. Thank you very much. Yes, speaking of, thank you very much to our 2 new subs this evening. 3 new subs this evening. John, Quavy, I'm never going to get that right, am I? And Marcus, much appreciated. Yes, I suspect that will be the case as well. The Free Radicals mask will be losing its legendary ability. Just makes me feel slightly smug, to be honest, but no, not really. The solitary legendary headpiece, if they were going to add other legendary headpieces, it would work, but they've decided they don't want to do that, so whatever reason. Not why they didn't sort of progress in the other direction, to be honest. But yeah, they are taking that one away. How it ended up with the legendary ability by accident, that's a bit weird, but... It wasn't that good, it just happened to be the only legendary piece of headgear in the game. Which kind of made it like almost obligatory, which I think is what they want to avoid. So, tomorrow, yes, patch day tomorrow. Basically everything I need to do, apart from try and get a decent night's sleep between now and tomorrow, because I'll be run off my feet as usual. Well, can be when you're sitting down. Anyway, time for me to get up, stretch my legs, and I'm sticking to this chair again. So, thank you all for hanging out. I do hope you've enjoyed. I do hope you will join us tomorrow night for Mass Effect as well. We're having a good time playing that game. It's definitely a classic, great story, and a very iconic Mass Effect mission coming up. So, I do hope you'll drop in for that one. If not, do keep an eye out for the video. That's going to resume tomorrow. And we should have a few this week, I think. We've got quite a lot lined up to squeeze in. Yes, if you haven't hit the notification bell, it's a good way to get yourself alerted when I go live and when I upload. So please do consider that as well. It's very much appreciated. Massive thank you to our channel members as well for the support there. That's hugely appreciated as well. So if anybody's interested in that, all the information is down in the usual place if you'd like to take a look. But I'm going to love you all and leave you. And turn Bethesda net off because it's staring me in the face. So yes, until tomorrow night, ladies and gents, I'll try and be a little bit more punctual tomorrow. No promises, but I will try. Either way, thank you all for hanging out. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, all that good stuff. And we'll do this all again. See you then.